Go.
Hi everyone, welcome to the final video of this sequence. In this video we're going to do some mat work and then we're going to do Savasana, which means final relaxation. So what we need for the Savasana is either a block, we don't really need that for Savasana, a cushion you might need, or a pillow of some sort, and also a blanket. So if you don't have those, just pause the video and go and grab something because we really want to stay warm in Shavasana. We're lying down and we're not moving, so we need to keep warm. And Shavasana is really important. My teachers in India really stressed how important it was. They say that if you don't take Shavasana, if you don't take any kind of relaxation at the end of your practice, that your body does not absorb the benefits of the practice. So it's really important to do Shavasana, even if you just practice 5 minutes, just take a minute or two to just let the body relax and absorb the practice. And if you've done 60 minutes, we're going to do a little bit of a longer Shavasana, probably 5 minutes or so. And we're going to have some live music in our Shavasana today to just help us relax. So let's get started. We're going to do first a bit of mat work before Shavasana. So you can also just use this video if you like as an evening practice, because it's all work that's quite relaxing, and so it could help you maybe if you have insomnia as well, or just to sleep better. So let's start in the extended child's pose. Again, you might want to take some props for this. So we're coming with toes together, knees apart, and I'm coming down onto my heels. If you don't reach the heels, you might want some kind of support there. So you could take a cushion, or you could take a blanket or rolled up towel or a block. So you don't necessarily need the block, you can use other things that you have at home. And then I'm going to come down with my forehead to the mat, bring the arms down, the palms down, the hands, the elbows down, and I'm bringing my forehead to the mat. If you don't arrive with your forehead to the mat, again, take some support. You could take a cushion, or you could take maybe a block, whatever you have. Or if you do arrive and it's comfortable for you, just stay there. And we're going to take our deep belly breaths that I showed you in the other videos. So inhaling and expanding the belly. So we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling and expanding the belly. Exhaling, belly contracts. Inhaling, expand. Exhaling, contract. Inhaling, expand. Exhaling, belly contracts. And then just looking up between the hands, we're going to come down into the Sphinx pose. So we're going to just slide the legs down along the mat, bringing the heels and the feet to the corners of the mat, bringing the elbows under the shoulders. And we're just going to hold this pose for, say, about 5 breaths. Your vision point is just right in front of you. This is called the Sphinx. It's quite strong on the lower back. So if you have any issues with your lower back, I would advise you to maybe just take a little rest here. If not, you can stay up in the Sphinx pose for about 5 breaths. So this pose is named after the Egyptian cat. So just thinking of the majesty of the Egyptian cat. You might like to close your eyes here, or maybe just lower the gaze. Two more breaths. And then we're going to come all the way down to the mat, just bringing the chin to the mat and bringing the arms behind us. Inhaling and exhaling here. And then we're going to prepare for the locust pose. So we're going to inhale, taking up the right arm and the left leg. Exhaling down. Opposite, inhaling left arm, right leg. Exhaling down. One more time both sides, right arm, left leg. Exhaling down. And again, left arm, right leg. Exhaling down. And then we're going to take a deep inhalation and do the full pose, lifting both arms and legs. Inhaling, lifting chin, chest, arms, legs, torso. Breathing while we're up. 2 more breaths. Exhaling, coming down. And then let's just make a pillow with the arms and just take the head and neck to one side. Have a few breaths here. And then we're going to take the locust pose again. So chin to the mat, arms behind us. Deep inhalation, lifting chin, chest, arms, legs, and breathing while we're up. 2 more breaths. And exhaling, coming down, making a pillow, taking the head and neck to the opposite side this time. And then we're going to come into a pose, just coming onto our sides here, using the legs a bit. This one is called, I think, Vishnu in the lounge. I call it Buddha watching telly. So we're just classic lying on the floor watching television pose. So we're just lying here, trying to keep the legs as straight with the body as we can. And I'm not pushing into the elbow, but I'm just keeping it there for support. And inhaling, pointing the toes, bringing the top leg up. And exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And one more time on this side, inhaling up. Exhaling down. And then just rolling onto the belly and taking it to the opposite side. So doing that on the opposite side. I'm just going to stay on this side so I can demonstrate for you. You can see. So inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And exhaling, bringing it slowly down. And then we're going to turn around and come onto the back. We're just coming onto lying on the back, hugging the knees. Just having a little roll on the back here, roll in the spine. This is a nice massage for the lower spine. And from here, we're going to come into a supported bridge pose. So I'll just show you that from the opposite side so you can see a bit better. So my feet are hip width apart and quite close to my sitting bones. And then coming down onto my back. I've got my palms down, but I'm not pushing into them. Then we're going to take a nice deep inhalation and lifting up through the hips, trying to keep the knees parallel, lifting up through the spine, and then bringing the shoulders in, shoulder blades in, and then coming under, supporting with the hands and taking the elbows quite close. And we're just going to hold it here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And then really nice and slow, just removing the hands, coming down the spine, one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. And when the sacrum is fully on the mat, just bringing the knees to the chest, having a little rock again. A little massage to the lumbar area. It's really nice if you have any lower back pain. It's quite nice to give yourself a little massage if this is comfortable for you. And now we're going to come into a side body twist. So you need to have lots of space around you for this one. So I'm going to move my props. A bit of space because we're going to be bringing the arms out. So bringing the arms out at shoulder height. And then we're taking the knees to the chest. And then letting them drop over to the right. And then taking the head and shoulders, the head and neck to the left. If you do have neck issues, just stay here in a neutral position with the neck. If not, the head and neck go in the opposite direction of the knees. And let's take 3 nice deep breaths here. And 3. And then inhaling, bringing the knees back to the center. Exhaling, let them drop to the opposite side, to the left. And then taking your head and neck to the opposite side of your knees, if that's comfortable for you. 3 deep breaths. 2. 3. And then taking our knees to the center again and hugging ourselves into a little ball, nice and tight, taking the forehead to the knee, squeezing as tight as you can, and then just let everything release. So bringing our heels to the mat, we're going to get ready for Savasana, but I'm just going to show you how I would use the props. So coming up, I'm coming up anyway, you might want to have some support for your head. So if you're comfortable with your head straight on the mat without any cushion, that's fine. Just be aware of taking your chin to your chest so that your neck is not jutting out. I do like to have a little cushion when I'm in Savasana, if there's one available. And I like to have a blanket too, so the body doesn't get cold, because this is a full body relaxation and a kind of meditation as well. So I like to be covered. So we're just going to come down into Savasana. We're going to do a body scan, just relaxing the whole body. And then we're just going to concentrate on the breath for a few minutes. We're going to have a little bit of a nice live music background here, so that if your thoughts wander, you can follow that. But first, let's just start with a body scan. So coming down, giving the body lots of space. So the heels are to the corners of the mat. Give the arms space, the shoulders space. Make sure you're nice and warm, covered up, putting on any layers that you need. Relaxing the feet. Relaxing the toes. Relaxing the shins and the calves. Relaxing the back of the knees. Relaxing the thighs. Relaxing the buttocks. Relaxing the hips, pelvic girdle. Relaxing the lower back. Breathing into the lower back. Feeling the lower back sink into the mat with each exhalation. middle back and the upper back. Relaxing the shoulders, shoulder blades. Relaxing the arms, the back of the hands. Fingers gently curled. Tucking the chin to the chest to release the neck. Taking space between your rows of teeth to release the jaw. Relaxing the eyes, the forehead, the temples. Back of the head heavy, sinking into the mat, sinking into the earth. Relaxing the crown of the head. Whole body relaxed from head to toe. Just take your internal gaze to the passage of your breath. And if your mind starts to wander, just follow the passage of the music. Slowly bringing some movement to the fingers, to the toes. Let's remove any props, keeping the eyes closed here. Inhaling, just take the arms right over the head. Bring the legs together, take a nice full body stretch. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhaling, full body stretch, stretch the fingers, stretch the toes, whole body. Exhaling. And last time, deep inhalation. Nice long pencil stretch. Exhaling. And I invite you here to just keep the eyes closed. Keep the gaze internal. Turn to your right side. Stay down for a few breaths. And when you feel ready, on your next inhalation, coming up to a comfortable seated position, still I invite you to keep the eyes closed, keeping that internal focus. And let's bring our left hand and our right hand to our heart center, uniting dualities and transcending dualities in unity, in yoga, in interconnectedness with all sentient life. Bowing the forehead to the fingertips and bowing to the earth in gratitude for sharing practice today. Linking the eyes open and rising. Namaste. Namaste everyone, thank you for joining me here today. I hope you've enjoyed the practice. Please do share it with your friends, your family, anyone who you think might benefit from it. And like, share, subscribe, and all those things that we do on social media. It's keeping us going at the moment. And please make any comments if you'd like any more videos, or if you want to know anything in particular about yoga, just get in touch, or also even about vegan diet and lifestyle. And I hope